Europa Universalis V and sentient fries. Now why can I not just hit continue over here? It's a different version. Okay, we got some updates. Probably some bug fixes, some hot fixes. That's good. There were some UI bugs, some very slight ones last stream, but let's hope that is fixed now then. So, we were looking for an opportunity, I believe, last time. We are, of course, playing as the Duchy of Burgundy. We do have some unhappy estates. Now, estates-wise, I thought I did put the taxes at least on automatic, so they should be moving to positive relations with us. Now, do I want to lower my diplomatic spending? A bit, maybe. I do need to increase my stability. My population is lowering because of the plague. There's not much I can do about that. We do have unused trade capacity. Did I not place all of it on automatic trading? I thought I did. Let me just place it back up. Yeah, I don't need to welcome. Right, we have a child. I mean, our heir, Philip the Lord, has a daughter, Blanche de Bourgogne. We do want to change their education. Now, an expensive one we cannot afford. I think I'm gonna save that up until we get a male heir, because they're first in line. Because of our primogenitor. What is our inheritance law? Can I see that somewhere? But that's the country modifiers I can see over here. Good to know. Very good to know. Laws over here. We got state laws. The socio-economic. No. Admin. No. Oh, well, I'm pretty sure it's male first. Anyway. Disease, we do have the plague. I cannot afford any building, unfortunately. However, I do want to declare war. We are weaker than the County of Nevers. Bourbon, we are stronger than them. Now we cannot... Can we select a war goal? Of Bourbon itself? Now. You're the war leader, yes. We must select a war goal. But we don't have a casus belli. Oh no, casus belli over here. We can't create one. But I could declare war on, like, ale. So why can't I declare war? Oh, that's the co-belligerents? Okay, good to know. We have a truce with him? I mean, Austria would defend them, of course. How about Besançon? I thought we could declare No casus belli. Maybe... I don't know. Pretty sure we did. We did expand over here. We did take Tonnerre. Our locations are depopulating. I know. Nothing we can do about that. Unfortunately. Just don't have the cash. And of course, there's more war with England. We're not going to do anything with that. We're just gonna have France enjoy themselves. Actually populating, I know. Either we lose some market, some gold. Do we care about the burgers? Their estates, their happiness. Do we care about that? And I think that most of our taxes, well, no, still Petit Peuple. We don't really care about that too much. I do want to keep my cash, so they will pay for it. It's fine. We do have truces. Oh, Geo's missing employees. Yeah, I know. Click those away. On the First War. Yes, I know about the depopulation. That's just gonna keep popping up every month, isn't it? That's kind of annoying. Alright, so we need some plague scapegoats. The people are going unwieldy. The trauma from losing so many loved ones, the fear of knowing they may be next, and anger at the lack of causes and remedies are pushing them over the edge. Even as far as shoving the blame on the shoulders of our Francian subjects. Are we mostly Francian? No, that's actual French. There's no other way to put it. The duchy is a powder keg, ready for the smallest spark to set it off. It's hard to say if we have the strength to survive such an eventuality, but we could consider taking preemptive measures by redirecting the fear and anger against an oppressed minority to places such as Auxonne. So either we cannot use my subjects as scapegoats, we lose some stability. Popes that follow the Frankian culture will gain pop satisfaction, but Bourgogne culture will lose some. We do change some societal values to humanist instead of spiritualists. We could spread some rumors. We would gain some stability. I really don't care about the Frankian minority. And we do change the word more spiritualist. Let's spread some rumors. Why the hell not? Show elan. So we gain full elan. Army morale. Always nice. Social cravings. Ever since the arrival of the plague, many have avoided larger gatherings and public festivals out of fear. But over time, even the most asocial individuals will eventually crave interaction with others. The grumbles and complaints of the Petit Peuple are growing louder by the day. Withholding and discouraging festivals any further could cause quite a lot of social upheaval. So the bubonic plague presence in Auxonne is raised by 10%, but we do gain more societal value towards free subjects. But we cannot risk the spread, we'd lose some Petit Peuple estate satisfaction. Now they are the backbone of our income. But we really can't risk the spread. And that actually went up a bit. Hey Lucas, how you doing? How are you, wisdom teeth? Resolution to vote on. Right. Marriage union dispensed. disbanded. Oh, our Chancellor! Oh, he died. Okay, hang on a second. I want to see this vote first. Mensa Aeterni Dei. That will give us institution growth. Reorganize the Roman Curia, establishing permanent congregations of cardinals to advise the Pope on various subjects. Yeah, sure, we'll vote yes. Painful. How about to take some meds for it? Yeah, I can imagine. Enjoy your pudding though. Or ice cream or whatever. So, our Duke did die at the age of 54. He was Duke of the Duchy of Burgundy. And he died because of the plague. Yeah, that would do it. Our marriage union is disbanded. That's because our mother still survives us. But we will inherit this country. So that will do good things for us. No ice cream this time, but you got applesauce, yogurt and pudding. That's still pretty good. I mean, our ruler is better than last time. Than our last ruler. Well... yeah, better in admin at least. A little bit worse in Diplo, but better in warfare. So that will do decent things for us. It did lower our income. I am going to lower our minting a bit, so that we lose some inflation. We do have an underage heir. Oh, we did gain a son, Robert de Bourgogne. Very good indeed. Yeah, we're 25, we should be fine. Lately a group of bourgeoisie have been buying all the stock for essential goods like medicine, spices and preserved foods. There is no explicit law which forbids this behavior, but allowing them to extort and starve the petit peuple would lead to the plague spreading further. We can reprocess. We gain some medicaments in Paris market. Would be good. Very good. We can apply a temporary tax on hoarding. We gain some gold. I think I want the purple to be a bit happier. We'll repossess. We'll definitely repossess. Now, there are a bit of rebels. I am wondering how we will need to deal with them. I'm betting we got cabinet actions for that. Now we are still stabilizing the country and increasing control. I think I'd like to encourage migration, maybe? Or assimilate. Recovery growth. Recovery efforts. Yes, definitely recovery efforts. You just download CK3. Nice. You won't be able to afford EUV for a long while, so yeah, it is expensive, a new game. We'll get there, eventually. So, child can have better education, I know, but I'm saving up to give a good education to Robert. Oh, they already finished helping recover. That was quick. How about you assimilate Pops to Bourgogne over here? Why? Most of the jobs are hard to get when you have no experience. Yeah. Yeah, they are. They really are. But we do get the immense attorney. Oh, it's only for 10 years. Oh, I thought it was like for the rest of the game. That would be overpowered if it was for the rest of the game. Yeah, I need more people. Really do. Oh, are they? They are landing in England again. So I doubt England is gonna recover from this. Should have taken the meds sooner. Yeah. Don't they advise it like every 6 hours or something like that? Depending on the type of painkiller you're taking. Exotic diplomatic gifts. Advanced research. Okay, let me select a new tech tree. Technology. Lower the cost of purchasing food. I think I'm going mills. Yeah, 6 hours for that one, yeah. Right. Corruption among the clergy. Cleanse the temple. We don't care about the clergy opinion. But I do like gold. We do need cash. We really do. It's the État Généraux requested. So we do need a parliament. We can back the war efforts. Fund farming estates. Maybe. Conduct a census population code. I would like to conduct a census. But we don't really have a lot of percentage for it. What is it? Estate power? Selecting this issue will add plus 49.18% to the parliament support as the nobility is backing the issue. Okay. So. Oh, they didn't even give you any meds this time. I mean, if you still had some lying around, I suppose you don't have to buy them then. Back the war effort, reinforcement speeds, no. Spend farming costs. Maybe. Thinking conducting a census. Estate satisfaction recovery plus 1%. Would expect that core cost of countries plus 2.5%. You can create a casus belli with a parliament debate? Huh. Hang on. Parliament. So that's calling it. It doesn't really matter where we call it. I don't think. I mean, our population in Dijon and Autun are pretty much the same. We do have more control in Dijon, so you'll definitely take Dijon. Support the state, gain 3 admin? 3 ability and everything? I mean, we're young enough. This would definitely be very nice. We could grant autonomy spore. We would lose some stability. Get some more towards decentralization. It's already trending that way. Research points, but we go to traditionalists. I think we will take that. We can get some tax exemptions. No. Autonomy sport. You know what? Sure, we'll go autonomy sport. Get some levy for the clergy. I don't think we get any levies from the clergy. So sure. And privileges. Reduce military obligation to the clergy. Less clergy levy size. Just as army levy size in general. More monthly progress to conciliatory. But I don't like the tax exemption either. It's only for 5 years. And we don't make that much from the bourgeoisie. Took them an hour for one tooth like last time? Damn. Alright, we'll give them a tax exemption. They should be fine. With requests additional taxes, that would put them back to 50% support. You've got strong teeth apparently. I mean, always look on the bright side, I guess. Oh, here we can fabricate a casus belli against Bourbon. Bourbon proper. Yes. Yes, absolutely. I would love to take Bourbon. We will grant them privileges. And I think I need to keep an eye on it to be able to actually pass it. But that's how you get casus belli. Okay. That's interesting. Does that mean I can already... No, we don't. Right, we're still in the war. Just England. Let's see. Underage air, I know. Double movements. Oh, the noblesse are actually rising pretty quickly. Hang on. They're not... But, hang on. They don't count as my own rebels? Why? I mean, they should count as my own rebels. We will be more than able to put them down should we need to. I'd rather avoid that. Can we get the estates happier? I mean, they are trending upwards. They're currently not very happy, I guess. Do I want to build a building? A tailor's guild in Dijon would do very good things for us. Maybe even 2 of them? I think 2 of them might be a bit overkill. But fuck it. Why not? I mean, I do need to save up for my heir's education, but... I want the cash now. As the seat of our capital, Dijon stands to benefit greatly from the currently proposed reforms. Luckily enough, people have realized this to ensure that their representative is now voting in our favor. So, 5% support in État Généraux and 2.5 legitimacy. But we did still fail to get it through. That means we don't have a casus belli. That is not great for us, but at least we tried. Now I at least know how to get a casus belli. Question. How old is my mother? You are 42 of age. You only have a single son, that's me. You have remarried. Bouchard de Montoire. That shouldn't matter though. We are still first in line. And we are married to Beatrice de Bar. And you should be the heir as well, right? No, I think... Hang on. No. No, you are not. Damn it, we are not gonna get Bar as our personal union. Oh well. We'll get them another way somehow. Probably, maybe. How rebellious are you? You are getting up there. I'm gonna go back to speed 5. We are technically losing this war. But we are sieging a lot over here, so I kinda doubt that we will actually lose. What does that give us? Clergy estate satisfaction equilibrium, sure. There's no reason to vote no in any of these, I feel. That's kind of sad. Doesn't really... I don't like that in a strategy game. I want options like... If it's just a good thing, why even vote? Just have it be a button like give me the buff. So you can gain some research progress and lose some stability. Or the other way around. I do need the stability. That will help with the rebels. So ignorance is bliss. We will take for now. A new heresy appeared in Christianity. Oh. Strigoniches or something like that. Okay, we are not going to do anything with that, but sure. I don't think the bourgeoisie are actually gonna revolt. The noblesse, they might. Right there. France is starting to peace out some people. Eventually they will go and siege England then. Right, we do gain the equilibrium. Perfect. How's our population looking? Do you have a good map mode for that? Population. I mean, looking alright. But not spectacular. Not spectacular at all. My first tailor guild is almost done. Or is it already done? This might be the second one we queued up. Will that do good things for our income? We can need to mint a bit more. Yes, we can mint a bit more. That's a new outbreak of the measles. Prosperity is decreased by 30%. That's not good. Okay, we're making 2 ducats a month. Our tailor guild is going to be finished tomorrow. Our heir is gregarious. Diplomatic ability increased during education +5. Okay, he's gonna be pretty good diplomatically. That's always nice to know. And we can support the dissidents abroad. Or lose a bit of estate satisfaction. Now we do kind of want to bribe our noblesse, so they don't actually join. Actually start a rebellion. But it looks like they are going to be able to do so. We got the mills. Right over here. Alchemy or ranching? We got... Didn't we already? Was it some other thing? Oh, we'll get loyalty of subjects. Sure. No, I don't think that's actually good for us, because we are a subject, we don't have any subjects. Yes, I know my children can have better education. Oh, we got another son! Otto de Bourgogne. Okay. Our manpower is slowly rising. Now, I don't have enough cash for another standing army, and I don't think I want another standing army. No, I think that's too expensive. We really do need to build more stuff. And we are missing employees in a lot of our places. Right. Okay, we just gained 3 estate satisfaction in any of these. That's pretty much a no-brainer for us. Now we do need the noblesse to be a lot happier than they already are. So with great pedigree comes great ability. Can I maybe... I could give you a new estate privilege. But... do we want to? I mean, that would make them happier. Primacy of the nobility plus 100% state power? That would make them very, very strong though. And they already are very strong. I'll consider it, but I'm not gonna grant it now. Can you please start moving into England so you can finish this war? Sale of titles. That would... I do want the cash, but I can't piss off my nobility. I need them happier. Yes, I know they are starting to get there. Can I maybe... Civil War? Oh, they will just get a civil war started. They only have 815 people though. 2 locations. 1.33%. They're rising 1.33% a month. I could lower their taxes. We'll lower their taxes if they get to around like 90%. Lorraine exiled. We can Gilles de Nancy. He's pretty good. He's a free thinker. We will gain some prestige, and the Duchy of Lorraine doesn't like me. I think we rivaled the Duchy of Lorraine. Yes. So his services will be useful. Thank you for the prestige. Antagonism, diplomatic reputation, okay, power score. Nothing major. Do I want to change my cabinet about then? I mean... let's see, general skill. He'd be a very good person though. Yes. No, I don't think I want to have him stabilize the country per se. endeavors. Would like some more recovery effort in Auxerrois. Gilles de Nancy is thankful for being granted asylum in the Burgundian court. However, he has recently drawn attention to the fact that there are many other Lorrainian notables in his position. Men of great wisdom and influence, he insists, it could be useful to allow them to join our court. If we wish to step on our opposition to Lorrainian ambition. We will take them in, we'll get us 100 free pops in about 60 months, so in 5 years. Lorraine will lose 30 opinion of us, and they will get exiles in the duchy. Or we lose some prestige. No, we will definitely take them in. Right, our cabinet member has done their duty. Let's get them to assimilate pops into Burgundian in Auxerrois. I also did want to build a road from Agnan-le-Duc to Dijon, and we need 85 for that. Damn, that's a lot. What's my control looking? It's rising a bit. We will definitely want a road out to over here, now that I think to it. But we need way more cash to build roads. Way more cash. Which we just don't have. Not yet, at least. Once we take on, like, Bourbon, or perhaps even Lorraine. Can I... Oh, we are weaker than them, because Bohemia would defend them. Okay. That's not gonna happen then. Weaponsmiths, marketplace are all missing. Kingdom of France accepted a peace offer. Oh, they will cede Montreal to England. Okay. So England actually won that war. Interesting. Now Bourbon. We can attack Bourbon. They do have 2,605 men raised. Now I'm betting they're all over here somewhere. Can I see where? Now, I'm just gonna give it a few months so they can unlevy their troops. I mean, those are levies, right? Oh, let's just declare war anyway. Military-wise, raise our levies everywhere. Right, we have a button for that. Do we have any... We could recruit some regulars and some mercenaries even, but we don't have gold for that. We'll just recruit our levies first. There's their army, okay. Let's merge up over in Autun. We'll go to speed 3. Actually, merge up in Tonnerre. Should be able to meet them there. And I don't really want them to siege any of my places. Now, Auxerre over here is flatland, oceanic and inland. That would be a good idea to attack. But are they already marching onto Tonnerre? They are. We will definitely defend here. 4,000 against 1,000. We will take that fight. No question asked. We lost 17 cavalry. They lost 126. But they are marching. Now, I think Bourbon is an actual... no, a rural settlement. I would have figured it was a city. Apparently I am wrong on that. I could split up. In fact, I will. And this 18 stack will chase this 800 stack. But to where is the question. Quality of subjects plus 10. Perfect. Would you might be marching to Gore? You are. And are we gonna avoid this battle? Yes, they are gonna avoid this battle. But we did siege Bourbon, and we will siege Guerre. Let's see if we can't catch this first army of Bourbon somewhere out here. Again, flatlands. There are some woods they might hide in, but we outnumber them 2 to 1. Shouldn't be a problem. We even flat out stack pipe them? Okay, we did occupy Gore. Let's see if we can't defend Tonnerre and join up. Now, all of these will flip because we got Bourbon. Where are you marching off to? Could fight them in Donzy. I kind of want to march to Nevers. Like so. Cut them off, but they can't actually go to Bourbon. They will attack us in Nevers. We will be able to reinforce in time. Even if we don't, we would win that. Here we are. That's looking good for us. Looking very good for us. They lost all their cavalry. A lot of infantry. We did take quite a few levy casualties, unfortunately. Still, that's 100%. We will take Bourbon. All of Bourbon. Now, can we... where's the wars? Okay, this is the war score. Gotcha, I can full annex them. I can full annex them. That would give me quite a few... One country will have enough antagonism to join a coalition, but that's only the Duchy of Bourbon, and they will be dead. So I will absolutely take that. 70 ducats in my coffers. I will absolutely take that as well. I don't care about any of the other treaties. Yes, we will send this demand. And we have grown quite significantly. Perfect. Now, that means we need to lower all my... disband all my levies. Disband all levies. Perfect. We do have a starving population in Beauvaisis. That's over here. There's not much I can do about that. Control-wise, we actually have 100. That can't be right. That needs to update. Let me just wait a day and update the control map mode. I doubt that will stay 100. I really will. I really doubt that. I mean, I'd love it for it to stay 100, but there's no way. We don't have any research. Local ability. Yes, we do need that. Now, this 50 stack, you can go back to Dijon. And economy-wise, can we print a bit more? No. Do we want to pay more stability? Probably not. My fort maintenance can go back down to 0. He just won that war after all. I could build a bit more like this Killer's Guild. Honestly, I don't think that really changes our income that much. And we don't have enough people to work it either, so... Bourbon might join coalition against us, but we're gonna chill a bit. In fact... Auxerrois. Well, no, not Auxerrois, you're Gilles de Nancy. You will integrate Bourbon. Well, actually, Erard, you're gonna integrate. I want you to integrate Bourbon. Let me have Jill integrate. I have a so small guy, I should use it. We'll integrate Les Provence La Marche. And you, Erard, will integrate Bourbon. You will do good things for us. We do need more possible rivals. Oh, we don't like Duchy of Lorraine. But we already rivaled them. We could rival the Papal States. How about the opinion? I mean, we don't like Duchy of Normandy. I would like to eat Normandy. That would give us sea access. But Britain also doesn't like us, so we'll start rivaling Brittany. A bit far away from us to actually do anything interesting with them, but still. I do want to give my heir a better education. Excommunicated ruler against France? There's no way we can win this. No way at all. But good to know that they're excommunicated. Very good to know. How old is my daughter actually? For 3 children, she's 9, so we can't marry her off yet. I mean, we could, but we are not gonna. Can I change your education? How good are you right now? 717, 7. Definitely more on Diplo focused. Which could be good, but not right now. Okay, we can go back to speed 5, I think. Laws not codified. Precious metal distribution. So we could export ban. Giving a ban export on gold and silver. Lose some gold output, silver output, but we gain more income from minting. Trade efficiency +1 for regulated or unlimited exports. Also, I think unlimited export might be very good for us. If you want to drop some minting. How's our income from trading, actually? Market autonomy is... Where did all my trade capacity go? Don't have any trade capacity in the Paris market? How could that be? Maybe I need more... My traders are lacking people. I don't think I want more buildings. For the embassy, maybe. How about a tar kiln? No. Also buildings, no. Oh, maybe the bailiffs? What does that do? Local noble power plus 100%, but local proximity source plus 20 for the control. We can't afford it, but I would very much like to build one over here in Uriel. But I can't. The peasant buildings... Market village might be decently profitable. Patillon-sur-Seine? Maybe. It does cost quite a bit. I think I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna try and build some roads from Jaligny-sur-Besbre all the way to Dijon. But first, finally finish this road from Agnay-le-Duc to Dijon. It's gonna cost us quite a bit, but it will be worth it. Right, I think I'm just gonna go with unlimited export. Unintegrated. I mean, we do need to integrate the province before we can get some control. Will it give us an achievement? Nice. Tension between the noblesse and clergy. No nation two groups hold great power, the noblesse and the clergy. However, they do not always get along. Recently, noblesse in Bourbon and the local monasteries near their fiefs began bickering about who owns a rather large piece of land. These days, the ducal court is swamped with people yammering about divine right, noblesse claiming their divine right to rule the land, and the clergy asserting their position as the representatives of God on earth. The whole situation is growing rather unstable, with the noblesse in question inciting the other noblesse against the clergy and questioning their right to hold any sort of temporal property. The prior of the monasteries has brought in high-ranking members, I don't think that's spelled right, of the clergy on their side, who in turn threaten to go straight to the Papal States should we decide to side with the noblesse. As such, we are now stuck in quite a difficult position. So we can lose some religious influence, and the clergy would be less loyal. We do need to keep our noblesse happy, because they will otherwise start a civil war. So we will just lose the religious influence. That's fine. The other provision. Okay. Air can have a better education, I know. Honestly, you need more admin. I'm thinking. I think these focused ones are actually worse than the balanced ones. Because this just gives plus 50 to each, so that's 150 in total. This would be 125 in total. I don't actually think these are better. If you really want the focused one, yes, they are, but not in general. Alright. Did that... Okay, our rebels went away. Perfect, we did manage to avoid the rebels. We are integrating, that is happening pretty quickly. We are getting the metal distribution law in effect. We have an heir. We do have the situation still ongoing. Right, hang on. We could isolate the country. I mean, do we still have the disease in our country? Geopolitical... Yes, diseases. Don't have them in our country. So I don't think I will do anything. 91 million total deaths. Only 277k in our nation, but then again, our nation only has... Can I see that somewhere easily? Society-wise, yeah, we only have 618 population, so about a quarter of our people died. I think historically it was worse even. I think historically it was like a third, we almost half even. Anyway, noble birth. Many of the families of the noblesse gained their current positions due to the actions of a forefather who served the state in times of war. For most of their sons, a life in the military is therefore the only imaginable career. With the modernization of the army, however, common officers are no longer entirely unusual. Members of the noblesse have now approached us, asking that we guarantee what they feel is the right of their class. No man should be able to serve as a commander in the Burgundian armies who is not of noble birth. So we can grant it to them. It would make them loyal. And that would get us to... Won't it give us quality? No, I was thinking of a different estate privilege. We cannot commit. That would minus 20. I don't think my rebels... Well, no, I have 0% rebels, so I could piss them off. I think I'm gonna piss them off. Again. Oh, children all see died. That sucks. We are gonna need a different cabinet member then. Now, integrating La Marche does require military. So Pierre de Noyer, welcome back. You're even better at chill, so it's fine for me. Right. Our prestige is dropping, nothing we can do about it. We don't have any war exhaustion, good. Yeah, the noblesse insurgents are rising. Lose some stability. Or prestige and efficiency of our cabinet I would rather avoid. So let's lose some stability, it's fine. Yeah, we can call as the parliament. Right now I'd rather not. We are still weaker than Nevers because Flanders would join. Namur is a subject of Flanders. In what way? Is a vassal. Okay. Arrived with Boulogne. De Hansa heet hem en Artois heet hem. They are a vassal of France, while they have a vassal. Should we, instead of integrate, this area? I mean, okay, so this province right here, Clermont on Beauvaisis, I will definitely make a vassal. I can't form a new country, but that's fine, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to make create a subject. A custom subject over here, a vassal. Why are the requirements not met? We are capable of unlimited diplomacy. Right, because we're a vassal, we can't actually make a vassal. I think we need to be independent first to actually make a vassal. We might have been able to vassalize this one, but that would have been too big of a vassal for me to handle, I think. We're just gonna have to integrate them. Oh, the Black Death has ended? Did anyone survive? They claimed about 277,000 of our people. That's quite a bit. Oh, Antoine de Bourgogne is rowdy. No more military ability. Good for him. We do have the local nobility that will help us prevent rebellions. Medieval military for the morale? Yes, absolutely. Current trades, Paris to Bordeaux. Some sturdy cranes. I'm just gonna keep that on automated, it's fine. Precious metal is almost finished. Ilnius for the Vini. I mean, that's just a net bonus for us. Antagonism received, absolutely. That way we might be able to challenge a new one. Johan de Noyer, a distant cousin, has come of age. Can we actually marry off some people of our dynasty? We are already married. We could appoint ourselves a general, but I don't think we want to. Launch, you're 11. I can't marry you out yet. No. Not quite yet. That does mean Jean III Capet is 47. So soon we will inherit Franche-Comté. So that will give us a personal union above them. But I don't know if our laws of inheritance are the same. So, oh, here's cognatic primogenitor. And we, the Duchy of Burgundy, have cognatic primogenitor. So they're the same laws. We will keep Franche-Comté forever, basically, unless either one of our laws are changed. Which shouldn't happen without our input, at least not for Burgundy. Right, we fight fast, it fight back. Oh, the Kingdom of France loses 20 opinion of us. Dedicate to a more liberal understanding of the place of the citizen in the state means that our neighbor have branded us a rogue nation, committed to undermining the traditional rights of crown, church and guild, and we only trust those that think as we do. Apparently, France is going more serfdom than we are. They always were backwards people. Do I increase my regulars? I don't think I have the cash for it. I mean, okay. Veneration of relics. From the highest noble to the lowest peasant, people believe that the veneration of relics allows the supplicant to reduce their time in purgatory. However, a treatise opposing this practice has been found in Auxerrois, nailed to the door of one of our churches, which has a very substantial relic collection. Is there any truth to this treatise complaints, or are they merely the words of a naysayer and heretics seeking to harm the unity of the Catholic Church are one true path to salvation? So we could lose some cash or make all our Catholic people unhappy. Now, population-wise, I'm pretty sure all of them are Catholic. I don't want to piss off all of them. So we're just gonna get the hit to our cash. It's fine. Can I build something interesting? And we are focusing on infrastructure, I suppose. I think I'm gonna keep building roads. That would need 250. Okay, we're gonna start from Dijon instead. It would be 105, that would only be 73. I definitely want to at least link up Auton. But I would love to link up Huriel. Maybe even Guerre. Because our control needs to rise a lot more for us to actually gain anything out of these provinces. Moet some free army morale. Well, free, we research it. We can now research the recovery speed. That, no, peasant levy, army levies. Peasant levy is formed by commoners summoned for military service by their lord. Men are meant to bring their own equipment to battle, so the quality of newly recruited units can vary greatly. Army levies is a regiment that has been raised directly from POPs. POPs they get recruited from are reduced, and the survivors return to the POPs. They're less trained. I think that's just a better levy. So we will research it. First strike sounds pretty necessary as well. We'll queue that up. or noblesse are unhappy. Up north over here. I don't think we need to fear any of that though. Divine revelations. The reflection of our society's spiritual ways, Duke Philip, the Lord de Bourgogne, has momentarily attained a higher level of consciousness and gained a divine vision showing him that he must improve before the country improves. He is no longer who he once was. His spiritual experience has driven him to become better as he must fulfill the vision to see the Duchy of Burgundy rise above. So we get Heaven's Blesses. We gain a ruler trait, a general trait, or an admiral trait. And 5% towards spiritualists. So we can ignore this foolishness. Gain some legitimacy. We go to humanists. I mean, heaven be praised. I think that gave us a general stat. Military tactics. That sounds pretty good. You're not a very good general though. Not very good at all. We are secretive. I should probably improve some relations. Or invite some settlers. I do need more people. Let's invite from Artois. 2. Only 10 peasants. Why is this lit up differently? Probably Dijonais, honestly. I think most of our people... Well, yeah, Dijon. Couple in Dijon. Or is it just peasants that are going there? Yeah. So... Molin? Where's Molin? Right over here. Saint-Gerard. Saint-Gerard also over here. And Charot. Charot. Also over here. I think I'm gonna send them to Dijon. That's fine. And I think I can do a couple more. Could improve opinion. I could send a character over here to the Crusades. I don't think I'm gonna do that though. Oh, we can ask for money. But by willingness... Kingdom of France would give us ducats, Toulon as well, Normandy for some reason, Barwood. I mean, we are married to Bar, so we will ask them for money, why not? Let me get some more roads. One over here is needed, and here is needed. And I think that will link them all up for me. I do need control over here. Inflation rising, that should not happen. It's lowering now, in fact. I'm gonna see if I can't ask for France to give me some cash, so I can build a bailiff over here. Because that would help my economy quite a bit, I imagine. But it seems we cannot ask for cash. I'm betting that's like not allowed every more than X amount of years. Not very clear. It just kind of disappeared from the list. Wish it would stay on the list. We could improve opinion with France. I don't think I want to improve opinion with France just yet. Pops though needs some more stuff in the French trade node. We're not gonna bother with that. Not yet. Possible diplomatic actions. Yes, I know. Can't really create a casus belli. We could declare war. Isolate from allies. Republic of Toul, we could isolate them from an ally. I don't think I care about the Republic of Toul. Franche Comté. You're 49. I definitely want to go to war with the town of Besançon. But only after we have inherited Franche Comté. Because, well, they rightfully should be ours. Just look at them. Children have gotten better education. No, they can't. No, they can't. Don't care. Possible, but not yet demanded. Noblesse insurgents should be alright. Unhappy, I know. Truces are expiring, I don't care. RGOs are missing, I know. And we do need more people in Dijon. But we need burgers to promote there. And we are still integrating provinces. Can we do anything over here? No. Don't think we meet the end requirements yet. So we'll see about that war. I kind of want to go to war again, but I do need to integrate La Marche and Bourbon first. So we will just be chilling here for now. At least for a while longer. Yes, I know about that. Increase in commons. Across our country, an increase in the formation of commons. Shared land between the Petit Peuple has been noted. Of course, the bourgeoisie complained that the commons are an outdated method, one less productive than their conversion into enclosures. The Petit Peuple vehemently opposed this idea, citing age-old rights and the importance of the commons to their livelihoods. The decision now falls upon the state. Should we uphold tradition and allow the commons to flourish, or do we seek a path forward into the modernization of our agricultural framework? We could uphold the commons, giving us stability. We are moving towards traditional even more, even though we're already moving there every month anyway. We gain a bountiful harvest for 24 years. Less unrest, more local food production is pretty good. We favor enclosures. That would piss off the Petit Peuple, who are honestly fine. We could piss them off a bit. We've been far too kind to them already. We would lose some stability. We do gain agricultural boom. +5 food production, +5 wheat, maize and rice output. And we go to capital economy, which will be offset just by our trend. Now, what do we actually grow? Where can I see that? I think it'd be economic. Not proximity, not control. Balance food, food productivity? Kind of, plus 100%, but it doesn't tell me what exactly it grows. Is it the raw materials? Yes. We got some lumber over here. I wish I could kind of overlay this with, like, only show me the Dutch Burgundy as well. Got livestock timber. Got some salt over here. Beeswax. We do have a bit of wheat over in Auxerre. A bit of wheat over in Lujan. We even produce some medicaments over here in Vichy. But no, not a lot of wheat. I think I'm keeping the commons. Nothing else for the stability and the bountiful harvest. Thank you very much. Can you stop warning me about that? Kill the for country. When aristocrats warned us of the secret societies that had supposedly infiltrated Burgundian politics, we chose not to listen. They predicted that we might very well pay with our lives when this conspiracy turned against us. Nothing quite so dramatic has happened, but one of our close advisors, Erard de Noyer, has made some very dubious decisions lately, and eventually admitted these were services to a secret society that he is indeed part of. Other politicians are up in arms about this, and there is no avoiding a scandal at this stage. So, either their disloyalty to Burgundy must be punished. Gerard de Noyer dies. Now, he is a cabinet guy, and I mean, Jehan de Noyer, we do really want in our cabinet. So, Gerard, you might have to die to give your place to Jehan. Yeah, almost definitely. Try to defuse, we lose some stability. Secret society, how can I join? Minus 10 legitimacy. We lose some stability and we gain some research project. No. Their disloyalty to Burgundy must be punished. Welcome, Jehan de Noyer. Perfect. I mean, we didn't have a councilman die, we always had a de Noyer. Build better, I don't care. Research, organized army march. Morale recovery. Perfect. I think we already have something queued up. We do. Let me queue up peasant levies. Sure. Something. And it looks like the roads are connected. Not really? Maybe? I don't think these are connected. Yeah, we need 86. Okay, so. Let me see the control map mode. It is rising a bit over here, but not as much as I'd like. I'm definitely going to save up for a... what's it called again? A bailiff. Oh, we only did 166. Oh, we lose some ducats, so that's too bad. Is there some way we can build this cheaper? Not really. No. Okay, we have just come up. Wait until we got 166 ducats. We're not gonna aid France in this war. I want France to be weaker. Yes, I know about the unraised army levies. Same with education. And we are not really lacking any employees anymore. Build a grand palace. Monarchs often struggle to subdue their noblesse and secure their standing in the eyes of their peers. The rise of firearms has reduced the noblesse role as warriors, but left them with, in the eyes of monarchs, too much idle time. In order to dazzle their noblesse and keep them occupied, many monarchs are increasingly creating impressive new palaces and introducing elaborate court rituals. Duke Philip, the Lord de Bourgogne, is no different, and has instructed our chief architect to draw up plans for a new grand palace to be built to impress the noblesse. We can build the grand palace. It will cost us 157 ducats. We cannot afford that. But we do gain a grand palace. Building type. Giving us cultural tradition and local cultural influence. That is not worth it. Or we lose some legitimacy. I don't care about legitimacy. Anyway. I wanted to see, why do you have the Lord as a nickname? You're secretive, you're defensive planner. We're gonna get your next trade in about a year. Is it solely because of that event we got? Title history 2. Nothing really over here. Anyway. Mother. Jan, please, can you die and let me inherit Franche-Comté? I'd be very happy with that. Very happy indeed. Again, France is losing the war. What is your war goal? Taking the capital of Middlesex. Yeah, okay. Wait, London isn't your capital? No, it probably is, but yeah, it's the province capital of Middlesex. Fair enough. And are you actually sieging that? No, too few men. It's only 155. They can't possibly siege down London. Our noblesse are cranky. Again, I'll wait to bribe them for like and lower their taxes until they reach around 90% rebellion. And I don't think I need to care about patriots. Got the first strike, so army initiative plus 20. Okay, we do still have something queued up. Do we want to queue anything else up after this? I think food production. I'm betting a surplus of food production also increases our population growth. Italian engineer available. A siege engineer from northern Italy has arrived at our court, offering his services to Duke Philip the Lord de Bourgogne. He claims to be well versed in the art of building the formidable Italian bastion fort, the Tres Italienne, which our military theorists have been desperate to emulate. However, his services will not come cheaply. So we lose 61 ducats. We gain Italian siege engineer for 20 years. More fort defense. Carlo Pesci will move to the Duchy of Burgundy and gains busy. Blocked from cabinet, cannot lead armies. Blocked from marriage and on a task. His mind should serve our court directly. I mean, he's pretty good, but not 60 ducats worth. How do you even pronounce this Strasse l'Italien? I mean, fair enough. 5 prestige, yeah, we're just gonna lose some prestige, it's fine. It's entirely fine. I think I want to lower my stability increase, though. Like half a ducat. Hang on. Okay. Hang on a second. So, first and foremost, Blanche de Bourgogne has reached the age of 16. She is our ruler's daughter and courtier in the Duchy of Burgundy. We are throwing her a party, and then she can get to work. Yes, and Jeanne de Chatillon has died. She was our ruler's distant cousin. We don't really care. Now, we have an unmarried child. I want heirs to marry her off to. Is direct heir. Duchy of Athens, the County of Alençon. Maybe that County of Alençon. Or the County of Hainaut. Hello. Count Jan the Third Avenue. You're the 47th great power score now. Alençon is right over here. Oh, I didn't see this part of Alençon. Now Hainaut would give us more access to the Low Countries, and I do want to kind of follow the path of Burgundy and eventually form Belgium, so I do need to get up north. So Hainaut, I will propose a marriage between you and my daughter Blanche de Bourgogne. Alright. Can we now form an alliance with you? Offer alliance? No, because they need to pay to maintain relations, base, and we are at war. Right. If we were not at war, we would be able to ally Hainaut. So we will definitely do that eventually. Now, I do want a proper road. Oh, no, this is already connected. I'm betting. There is a road map mode. So, if you ever go to Autant and Dijon, Beaune et Montigny, yeah, that's all connected to my capital. So that should definitely be fine. I don't want a building instead. I want a bailiff. I still need a bailiff. We're only halfway there. Right. Selling of indulgences. As soon as the gold in the casket rings, the rescued soul to heaven springs. The practice of promising absolution from earthly sins in return for money has been highly favored among Catholic followers, or at least among those with money to spare. They are forgiven for all of their sins and are not even required to give up their vices. However, this practice has raised eyebrows among the Burgundian clergy, who are uncomfortable with the idea of the Pope enriching the Catholic Church in such a manner. Instead, they claim that the Christian must show true repentance if their sins are to be forgiven. A donation to the Pope shall be arranged. The petit peuple will lose satisfaction. You will gain religious influence. Or we can lose some. Pope will not like us think I don't care about the Pope that much, but I do want to improve their opinion from us. How's our antagonism looking, actually? Antagonism. So, no antagonism, no antagonism. No one in France has any antagonism, and the rest is pretty low. So I think after we finish our war, well, France finishes their war with England, I'm gonna have another war against Nevers. Truly consolidate our land over here. Maybe even move my capital to Autun. Once we take it. That might honestly be a good idea. Alright, the Immensa Terni Day, that gives us institution code. We will vote yes because there's no reason to vote no. Possible institutions. We can embrace that. I'm betting for cash and for stability. I'm gonna just let them take their course, I think. So I need the cash to build me some bailiffs. What was the population map mode over here again? So yeah, I definitely want one in Huriel, I think. Maybe Were, because those are pretty big population centers for me. Another possible... Ask to reject courier proposal. But it's neat that we can ask them to reject and stuff like that. We could sell, we could send some gifts, take on debts. You want to declare a war with someone, but not quite yet. Oh, I did not see you. Okay, so in Dijon. Like the war efforts, reinforcement speed, honestly, wouldn't be too bad. Increase ties to neighbors. In 5 diplomats. County of Ventadour. Angoulême. Alençon gain opinion of us. We gain some diplo reputation. Yes. It's also plus 45%, so that would allow us to fabricate a casus belli against Nivernais. And we can even grant them the privilege. Promote cultural unity. Less cultural capacity but more pop assimilation speed. Yes, please. It's not even really a downside. Contain professional armies. We lose some percentage towards professional armies. No, I don't like that. Support of communal values. We're already moving towards that, so I don't mind speeding that along necessarily. We would lose some legitimacy. By blood. Speed of integration plus 10. And the peasants will... Yeah, so we can rule by blood or by tradition. By blood gives us speed of integration, which is actually pretty good, but we'd lose some stability. I think I'm just gonna support communal values. That will place us above 50, allowing it to pass. Now I think that already gave us the casus belli. It did. Okay. That is good to know. That we don't actually need to pass the parliament issue. Okay. Yeah, I don't think England is winning this one. The town of Autun has grown rich and prosperous, and the people there are disappointed that they have not been chosen as the seat of the current État General. The representative of Autun demand compensation and a guarantee from us, securing their interests in the future. They are threatening to leave if their demands are not granted. So Autun gains one urban parliament seat. They would gain 10% state satisfaction. And we gain some support in the État. Now we could refuse them. Our bourgeoisie would lose some satisfaction. Now this urban parliament seat, it's a building type. Local burger powers is increased. Honestly, I'm kind of fine with that. I will grant it to them. Because why the hell not, right? This casus belli is... Oh, it only lasts for 5 years. Well, let's hope we can defeat England before we go to war. Now we still have... Do we still have our sanctioned expansion? I don't think we do. Okay, so some of our propaganda text is circulating in the court about how Duke Philip de Lord de Bourgogne is a ruthless warmonger. This might impact our relations with our subjects and other countries. We can either embrace or execute. I think we'll just embrace, it's fine. We are. It's nothing new, we just are. Okay, we do have rebellious estates. The noblesse are still quite unhappy. I don't think we can really stop them unless we bribe them, and we don't have enough to bribe them. Their satisfaction is rising, but really not that quickly. They will start a civil war, but we can definitely deal with them without a problem with our army, so we'll just let them rebel, honestly. It's not too bad. Now, how's our control looking? It's already 14 over here in Molaire. And it's starting to rise in other places. The bourgeoisie of Dijon. The État General members of Dijon hold an influential position within the État General, as they represent one of our economic centers. Their wealth holds much sway in the État General, and unfortunately, they use it to lobby against our current efforts. We lose some support, that's fine. Resolution to vote on excommunication of the Kingdom of Croatia. I don't really care about that, but I'm not gonna vote no. I'm just gonna do nothing. Does that use up? Does voting use up influence? No, no it does not. État General members in scandal. Minor scandal has occurred in Dijon during the current debate. It seems that rather than attending the sessions personally, Some members of the État Généraux were out disturbing the peace and harassing their fellow countrymen. The outrage is great, both among their peers and in the streets. And this incident is likely to haunt future parliaments for years. We could let it slide, or arrest the État Généraux members. Definitely arrest. We will still pause. There we go. We gain 5 diplomats, which we don't care about, and some opinion. Let us buy a location? No. Ask to improve cultural opinion? No. Fight some more settlers? Hang on, who are my allowed, no, not allowed, my accepted cultures? Geopolitics? No. Advances? No. Diplomacy? No. Definitely not building. Government? In values? No, we are moving to decentralization. I really should take a look at these, but I don't care. Not yet. Not in trading. Not goods, food. I feel like it would just under the culture tab of society. Right. We got Bourguignon. We got Arbitar. Very sure we should accept. Yes. Definitely Limousin. As well, we got accepted cultures to spare anyway. We just order that. For nice population. We can't actually accept Picard or Poitevin. We need this prestige to accept them. Okay. Also, I love the fact that it's French Netherlandish and not French Dutch. Okay. I think that will do good things for us as well. This will get them quite a bit happier. I think that has an impact on happiness at least. But we got the peasant levy army advances. I think we do need to queue up one more at least. Yes. Max literacy for the burgers. I think that would be very good. Max literacy. Let's prioritize the clerical literature though. That feels fitting. Rebel movements, they need one more month. In fact, can I raise my levies already? I'll raise them now. Dijonais, Auxerrois. They will rise up now or next month. I think they rise up next month. Oh, and they will actually rise up over here, down south as well. Why are you not rising up? No, it's gonna be down south. Okay. March to Montsny. Plenty of food. You're 100%. Do they not automatically rise up at the 100%? they will start when they are ready. And when... Okay, they have excommunicated Croatia. I don't really care. Why? It's very interesting to me that they are not rising up at 100%. I think I've seen rebels before rising up. But they're not willing to do so now. The states, sure. New outbreak. The people of Glenor on Borazie despair as their families and neighbors succumb to the relentless outbreak of smallpox. That's not good. Location depopulating Dijon and Clermont-Borazie. And disagreeing advice. Pierre de Noyer, member of our cabinet, has been a faithful servant so far. It's also been... Well, he's not that good, actually. Wasn't it? No, it's Jehan de Noyer. We have a lot of de Noyer as our people in office. And he has been a faithful servant so far, but now he seems to have let his prominence get to his head and has become insolent. He dares to denounce our great Duke Philip de Lord de Bourgogne's policies and recently did so in public in front of foreign ambassadors. Even if there might be some grounds for these criticisms, we should not let open disagreement of the Duke become a habit. It was a good point. The legitimacy. Off with his head, he dies. Now he has 56, 26, 17. We honestly don't really have a good replacement for him. Not really. Maybe Louis de Montfaucon? Nah, we'll go... We'll just do some legitimacy, it's fine. Locations, yeah, they're depopulating. Got some diseases. Town of Aragon? You are at war with Aragon? Didn't even notice. Their children, I know. Casabella is there. I mean, I doubt that England will stay in the war for much longer. Possible institutions, I don't want to do that just yet. I need the bailiffs first. Use Diplo actions, I know. Baggio's missing, don't care. Resolutions, I thought we already proposed, well, said yes to the Apostolicae Servitutis. A lot of nations are depopulating. Buildings missing employees. Nothing we can really do about that, except that we can invite settlers. I honestly want to invite some settlers to Dijon. Still. Actually, no, Bovacy, no. The Noret don't really own a lot of there, that's why. Ordine, let's invite some over there. Artois will still send colonist. Okay. Nothing there. Rebellious states, they are not yet activating. I think I'm honestly gonna lower my levies again. get them back to work. At least for now. Spend all levies. But apparently automate that as well. Maybe automatically raise them or lower them. Unhappy estates, you're not kidding. They've been ready to rebel for quite a while now, but they haven't fired yet. Now, England does have some armies kicking around, besieging some stuff, but I doubt they're gonna be able to do anything. Line of the merchant classes. They lose some estate satisfaction. Without the old privileges and pedigrees of other factions, the status and influence of the bourgeoisie is rarely quite as secure as that of those born into power. Lately, a combination of financial misfortune and misdirected political ambitions has resulted in a loss of power and influence for the bourgeoisie of Burgundy. It's interesting that they lose estate satisfaction and not estate power. That felt more like it would make them lose power instead of their relation with me. Just how it was based, you know. Okay, so that's... Well, let us queue up the literacy for the burghers. Captain Gilles de Montcenis has died at the age of 56. He was our general. That's not good during war. Resolution. Christiana Pietas giving us tolerance of heathens. I don't care about that at all, basically. Loss of stability. Strengthening of the privileges of the noblesse is severely upsetting the bourgeoisie. This is creating turmoil in our realm and may prove disastrous in the long run. Even more estate satisfaction loss for the bourgeoisie and some stability loss. I can finally build my bailiff right over here in Uriel. I think that will do wonders for our control. Taking off. It's slowly rising. Very slowly. Hang on a second. So we got our Chancellor dying, Pierre de Noyer. So we will need to replace him. Appoint... Oh, we don't have a lot of the replacements. Louis de Montfaucon. Congratulations. We can't afford him. Oh, they cost money to replace. I didn't even notice that. Anyway, glory for the Bourgogne. Scholars have discovered ancient documents tracing the heritage of the Bourgogne dynasty back to Julius Caesar himself. Strengthen or prestige will take manpower, great power score, and the prestige, antagonism, market attraction. We'll just use it to strengthen the throne, it's fine. Right, give it a month and now we can get ourselves another cabinet member. Montfaucon. Welcome to our cabinet. It's not that great, but he's not that bad either. Children, better education, I know. But I don't have the cash to give them. Okay. Still, no rebels. I really should not have my 50 stack over here. They would just get obliterated. I just noticed that. France has proposed to get Big Shush and a Day Crusher Rex. Okay with that, I'm pretty sure. That gives us state satisfaction. Yes, we do want that. Absolutely want that. Now, England, can you peace out yet? I want to attack Nevers while we still have the claim. I'm pretty sure we do. Where are our modifiers, our country modifiers again? Looked like it was right over here. Oh well. Can we demand autonomy? No, because we don't have the cash. I mean, we need to be at peace. So once again, we're waiting for England to peace out. Realize they are defeated during this war. Before we go and eat Nevers. It's a second phase. It's just a different war, I'm guessing. And in the infantry, so infantry power plus 5%, nice. That will do good things for us. And we do get the estate satisfaction equilibrium. Good. Very good. That come down? I think they already took London. Okay. Maybe they won't lose as hard as I thought they would. Let me also queue up supply limits. What's this? Ask to improve cultural opinion. Yeah, sure, why not? Why the hell not, right? Okay, about an institution, not really. You are increasing. Seems like France did win that battle again, so they'll be marching upon London without too much of a problem. Wily smugglers. Smuggling is an activity that even the most simple-minded can decide to pursue. The only difference between a clever smuggler and a bad one is that the latter gets caught. The more worrisome ones are those with a genuine talent for knowing whom to bribe and what lies to tell, so that they can evade capture. Unfortunately, as smuggling grows more profitable, the numbers of such men tend to swell. We have been on the trail of a particular wily band of smugglers recently, and the web of deceit that they have managed to weave in order to maintain their operations continues to surprise us. So we can lose cash. We can lose even more cash, but gain spy network construction. Or ignore them losing some trade efficiency. We can't just lose the trade efficiency. We're really not making that much from trade. Which honestly, if we create our own markets, if we create the market in Dijonais, what does this go by cost? We need quite a bit of cash, and that's pretty much the only thing we're lacking. It might honestly be worth it, but we don't know. I've never done it before. Hang on. My heir is married. Right. Let's once again only direct heirs. No direct heirs, except the Earl of Kildare, but we're at war with them. in line of succession and will accept. We'd have a chance of gaining some land. Lordship of the Isles. That's all the way north in Scotland. Wait, Tyrol? Woodmere, but that's probably not a line of succession. Great power score. So Corsia. That's a bit far though. I boost this a bit. Oh no, I don't actually care about the age range right now. No direct air, but we can set. Kingdom of Albania, that's also far away. Now, Earldom of Kildare is only one province? Yeah, that's not worth waiting for. Would it be worth waiting for some other people to go into range? I can't go looking for less than 16. But I kind of want to know, like, which ones are almost of age that we want to wait for. Let's see, Brabant. Duchess Johanna Reinhardtsdochter. You got a single child, Jehan, who's 22. He does have a daughter that's 3 years old, we're not waiting for that. And he has a son anyway. Flanders. Countess Jeanne II de Dampierre. You got a male heir. Holland. Jehan Avernay. Also his son as an heir. I am already married to Renault. Am I married to Renault? I don't actually know. Or was it Artois? No, my mother is ruler of Artois, so we will inherit Artois. Yes, we will. So no one really over here that I want to wait for. Where? No, that's male. That's male. Cologne is Prinsbishopric. Liège is as well. Yes. Vettel. Countess Anne II de Dampierre. You're Flanders. You're married to an Irish one. Lanicar. Interesting. Anjou, you are... Are you married to one? Yes, you are. To Devreux. And you do have a daughter, but only 1 year old. Marie de Valois does have a daughter as an heir, but also 1 year old. Dauphiné. You do have an heir? 26. You're married, aren't you? You are. Yeah, no one really we want to wait for, I think. Tirol. Count Johann von Wittelsbach. Are you... No, you're a count, right? You're a count, yes. Can I... Change royal marriage? It's not... Can we offer a royal marriage? Not really. How about Munster? We might be interested in Munster. Oh, you're a bishopric. Right. Palatinate. No real heir. Superior bishopric. Lorraine. You do have a daughter as an heir, but only 3 years old. Bar. Aren't I married? Isabelle de Valois. You're our ruler's second cousin. Heir to Barrois, and you do have a child. Jean de Bourbon, Louis de Bourbon. Jean de Bourbon is not married. You are in line to the county of Barrois. Honestly, it's not really a long shot. Can we not offer a marriage over here? Let me just pin you for a second. And my heir. Select Barrois. We already have a royal marriage between our countries. Right, okay, never mind. Jean de Bourbon. I don't care about you anymore. Estonia. What happened to Luxembourg? You fell apart pretty quickly. Battle, you did not have anything, right? No. Elre. Boy as an heir. Brabant has expanded quite a bit up north here. Asia, how about you? You're a republic. Interesting. Bonjour had nothing. Let's see, a bit lower then. Valentinois. Count. And a boy. Yeah, this isn't getting me nowhere. We are going with in line then. Don't really care about the stuff like that. So County of Valentinois is 40. Is she... How much is she in line of County of Valentinois? Well, how do I see... So, Margarida de Poitiers. Margarita... That's not the one I wanted, I don't think. Oh, that's all 4 of them. It's this 40-year-old. So, technically speaking, if Count Azemar the Great would die, And both his children would die, Margarita would be in line. That is not good enough for me. He's also 40, so no. Can I select? No, let's reset. No line of succession. So down south, not gonna happen. County of Sancerre. Are you directly in line? No. Doubt it. So Elisabeth von Gors. Elisabeth von Gors. 18-year-olds over here. You are technically in line, but fourth in line, if not even fifth in line. But not gonna be Elizabeth either. I wish it would keep the settings over here. We'll see. Yours third cousin. I mean, the only direct heir would be the Earldom of Kildare. I think I'm just gonna wait like a year or two, just to see if anything opens up. If nothing does, then nothing does. Our bailiffs in Huriel have earned reputations as terribly greedy and cruel officials. The local populace is gathered to petition to have them removed. We can replace them, do some prestige, ignore, do some estate satisfaction. Remove, definitely not remove, absolutely not remove. We just built them. Not doing much for our control though. I think I'm just gonna replace them. Don't really care about the prestige that much. Not right now anyway. Robert. I could marry a Lobo or a Noble. And he's only 16, so yeah, we can definitely wait a few years before marrying him off. Don't care about gospel. Better education, don't care. Rebels are still rising. Still surprised the nobles haven't actually rebelled yet. Really feel like they should. And England is still... There we go, that's finally some peace around here. Okay, let's celebrate with a royal marriage. Is a direct heir. Oh, I think they might have married. Right. Duchy? Only courtier though. Elizabeth, Boulogne, Bussy, Valentina, Ross. No direct heirs willing to marry us. Okay, we'll wait a couple more years just to see if anything opens up. There we go with the Civil War. Let's immediately raise all levies. All levies. Thank you very much. And go to speed 3. Recall possible cabinet actions. We are not integrating. Right. We'll wait until we gain back control of Bourbon. We can go to speed 5 for a second. We take Auxerrois before they gain any people there, any armies there. Building missing, that's fine. And go march straight to Uriel. There's 26 levies over here in Gouré. Good to know that we gained some levies there now. Can we... We can avoid it. Yes. Perfect. Stay sieging Uriel. And we spread out, broke them immediately. Go siege Vichy, I suppose. Well, siege, occupy. Okay, that's done immediately. We will definitely keep on integrating Bourbon. And we need to lower our levies before we can declare war, right? Yes. We are weaker than them, really. Flanders is in the Flemish Union with Nevers. Interesting. Okay, once we gain Franche-Comté, then we might be able to go to war with Flanders. Ideally, I would like to marry into that family. Marguerite Vida Antoine. Louis Vida Antoine. Maybe we can marry one of our daughters to Louis. Anyway. Military. We can disband all levies. 50 stack back to Dijon. And did that change anything in my heirs? Candidates. Boulogne. Yola de Dreux. Over here in Boulogne. Is 13 line. Not really. Heir of succession. County. This would be the easiest way to really see. Valois is also under Flanders. Count Jehan would be the first in line. No real way to get them underneath us. Provence. You're under Naples. You have a crown prince, though. I doubt we're gonna be able to marry like Bohemia or anyone of the sort. Maybe Austria? Habsburg? Maria von Habsburg. Might be able to get a reverse Burgundian inheritance going on. That'd be neat. But she's only 4, so we'll need to wait 12 days. He'll be 28 by then. We can most likely have a better opportunity before that. Port maintenance can go back down again. control is not looking very good. I'm betting because of the integration not really happening that much. I think I do want a... Oh. No, you know what? I'm gonna wait up until I can get my own market. Just to see if it's worthwhile or not. Kinda want to experiment over here. Just a bit. Why can we raise levies? We're not at war with anyone? Wait, we are still at war? Oh, over here. Okay, yeah, I see. That's why we weren't complaining. It's 50 stack, you should be good enough to go and occupy them. I'm not even gonna bother raising levies unless I absolutely have to. Could also increase my professional army. Oh, yeah. +1. For a second there I thought it said +175k. No, it's +200. It's... yeah, it's alright. Could be a lot better, could be a lot worse. We got plenty of food for our army. Do we have enough people to siege? No, we need at least 210. Okay. Raise a levy. Okay, we need to raise this one. The others would not be enough. I guess I could get all 3 of the lowest, but still. General is possible, but not yet demanded. We'll wait until it's demanded. Alright, get marching. We are still improving opinion. We could still be improving opinion with other people. Say, Mother, how old are you? 57. And we are still first in line. And our heir is second. Yes. He turned out pretty decent, not too bad. Not great, but not too shabby either. There we go. No more civil war. Disband all levies. I can intervene in a war. I don't think I care. It's not integrated, that's fine. We don't have enough cabinet people to integrate them. Bourgeoisie are still unhappy. No direct heir. Might have to accept that. We might just have to accept that. At the very latest, I'll marry him off at like 20 years old. It's fine. Saints perform miracles on particularly devout members of the clergy and laity within our lands have decided themselves to helping the poor and healing the sick across our duchy. We are now hearing that communities these pious individuals visit are starting to call them saints for their actions. Some even believed to have performed miracles. Gain some stability or a state of satisfaction. We'll take the stability, thank you. Resolutions, that will just pass. We will still vote yes on it. But I don't think I'm gonna care that much. Could be printing a bit more. Could also be sending quite some settlers maybe. Artois into Senoret, sure, why not? Any... Hang on. We got another civil war going. Maybe it was a... It's a civil war of someone else we're participating in? I don't know. Yeah, Artois. Which called in France against Artois burghers. Those burghers are not gonna have a good time. They're gonna have to fight all of France. Yeah, to enlist armies. Just go to speed 5, it's fine. But they would all accept... But they won't because we're at war properly. Yeah. How's our mother doing? 58. He's holding on. He really is. Yes, I know about the air. We'll check again 1st of January. Maybe we could get some alerts or something. That'd be nice. That'd be pretty nice indeed, just like alerts you can marry another heir. The risks of trade. Trade over large distances can be risky. If profitable, the weather brigands and pirates remain a threat on land as well as on the water. Normally the bourgeoisie can cope with a certain amount of mishaps, and they have their own ways to protect themselves and insure their cargo. Lately, however, things have been going badly for large numbers of merchant families, and some are on the brink of bankruptcy. It may be prudent to offer some financial compensation to get them back on their feet. We lose some cash. They gain way less cash than we do, but then we give away. But they do gain a state satisfaction, or they just lose some satisfaction. That's entirely fine by me. They aren't very influential anyway. Now, we need like 200 to make a proper trade node. We also need quite a few more years actually to integrate La Marche and Bourbon. Okay, Duke Philippe de Lord de Bourgogne has been acting very strangely the last couple of months. It appears that His Grace is suffering from a temporary crisis of insanity. As a result, our duchy is left with very little efficient guidance. With some stability, and they gain military insanity. Okay, we lose quite a bit of ability. Do I care about military insanity? I do, because I do need integration to happen. I'm thinking losing administrative duties. I think that's gonna be fine. Right, I do want to see my heir. But we are heir as well, yes, I know. I want to arrange... But he's not in our country. Probably just traveling to his mother or something. So, any suitable candidate has appeared? No. Waldberg. Vendôme, Overenje. There's Earldom of Ormond. All quite far away. Württemberg. Would marry? No, Sophie from Württemberg. You're relatively close to inheriting. Not as close as I would like, but it'd be also pretty strong alliance. Why is great power score? Wales is pretty high. Instant of block is quite far away. Seva, County Torkenberg. You know what? The County of Württemberg. Is not in line for the throne. I mean, we are getting more and more candidates every year. Now they will find themselves different heirs. Well, not heirs, but candidates. I think we'll wait another year. Our heir is only like, how old is he now? 18. So he can wait quite a bit still. Supply limit, okay. That will be pretty nice for us. Now, we might also want to wait until we inherited Franche-Comté to be even more of a suitable candidate for other people. So right now it's technically not secured, but pretty much secured that we inherit Franche-Comté. Any new ones this year? Well, this half of the year. Elder von Ormond is the direct heir. Still quite a bit away. It's only a single country. We can wait. Okay. I do wonder where he keeps going off to. Anyway, I don't think we have a claim anymore on Montreal. Not on Havers in general. But we had to have to fight Flanders for it. I wasn't really feeling that anyway. Union formed. Okay. We have formed a union with Burgundy, Franche-Comté and Artois. We will now protect each other when attacked and can pass laws that apply to all our countries. We now have a claimed throne as Belgium and Franche-Comté. Okay. Are they not our personal union? Then they are. So, we got a Franc-Comtois Burgundian union. An integration level plus 0%. Members leave the union when they no longer have the same ruler or heir in case of a regency. In order to consolidate the union, every member must have the same integration level as the senior partner. Members with a lower level must have their integration enforced via the parliament. Junior partners can use the takeover sovereign seniority country interaction when they have 125% or more great power score. Compared to the current senior partner, the current seat of the union is in Dole in Franche-Comté. Really? Are we not the senior partner? Mutual offense? Shared offense, duty of offense, possible offense. Shared offense is quite... Yes, definitely vote for this. I'm pretty sure that will pass. Get to vote 109. Okay, I do like the politics of the unions a lot. Codified inheritance. We might want to focus on that as well. Pretty sure we're the senior partner. Station level 0. Where can we see who is the senior partner? The Duke Philip de Bourgogne is ruler of France. Is Franche-Comté the head of our... I think they are? Not very clear. Doesn't even have a different color. Franche-Comté, your stability is high, fitness is high. Your integration level is not very high. I wonder if that just trends upwards automatically or not. Oh, can I see that maybe in the country overview? Maybe in country panel over here, diplomacy. So, Alliance of Franche-Comté. You got enemies, you got rivals, and you're within the Union. Also in the Holy Roman Empire. Yeah, it just does not say. And Franche-Comté has not yet voted. I'm pretty sure we'll get the assured offense going on. Let's go to speed 5 back. Okay, that might change our marriage. People we can marry. Well, our heir can marry. So, Holy Relic discovered antiquarians driven by our society's spiritualist values rather than monetary incentives have discovered an invaluable Holy Relic at Arnay-le-Duc and donated it to the state so it may be preserved for the future. However, the clergy claim that this artifact is no longer aligned with our religion doctrine since it was lost and should be burned if possible. Regardless, the people still consider it religiously canon, and the clergy are willing to let this slide if we insist. It belongs in a museum. Giving us masterpiece Reliqualia. Dijon. It'll flowers both the humanists. Or we could go full spiritualist. I think it belongs in the museum. Want to know what that work of art is. Is that a tornado? That does appear to be a tornado. Okay, anyway. Where can I see the piece of art? Geopolitics? No. I saw it somewhere, but I can't remember. So where is my heir? I need to marry him off. Bourgogne. Are you all in? No, you're House of Bourgogne. Roberts. I cannot arrange this in Duchy of Franche-Comté. Oh, that's not good. How do I... Hang on. Can I declare war? No. You want to demand autonomy? Must be allowed to expand our lands? Never. Marketing seeks special privileges from us, hoping to secure greater autonomy and influence, whether for political, economic, or military advantage. These demands challenge the authority of France. Duke Philip III is leading this push for concessions, whilst our ruler King Philip must decide how to respond. If we concede too much, they slip into the grasp of England. So we do not... They might interfere, but then... Monarch de Pontidou... It's pretty good. Sure, why not? If we were to declare war on Forêt, we are not allowed to, and we can't ask for that for at least 10 years. Yeah, sure, we'll take them in. I wonder if it's guaranteed that we get that secondary event. Subject opinion, sure. I should probably improve relations with my personal unions. And maybe with France as well, they might actually allow us to, you know, expand next time. Victorium spreads heresy. Let's just lose some influence. Don't want to lose the stability. How's the policies coming along? Everyone has voted. Will end on November, and we will definitely get it. Excommunication against Friesland? Sure. Did I declare war against them? Can I not no CB them? Nope, we cannot declare war without a proper casus belli because of an appanage. Right. Right. Papal State has been improved as much as they can be improved. Improve relations with Austria. Can I open a country panel? My heir. Can I invite you somehow? No. Will you at least marry without me asking you to marry someone? And then we'll hope so. Gain and country loses some, gain some prestige. Might want more prestige to overtake the Union. Yeah, we'll just take him in. Alright. We're integrating. You have excommunicated Frisia. Oh, it is far away, but just curious. Try. Nope, too far away for the excommunication. I suppose that's fine. Okay, the Frank, Comtois, Bourgogne, I voted to enact a short offense. Ability and all opponents of the resolution lose a 15% estate satisfaction. That's fine. It is fine. No active policy for the economy. Cooperative or unified treasury. Integration level +1 of the senior partner. Is senior partner. But we don't know which one it is. Can we see it if we over this? We are a fair bit stronger. They are duchy, the settled country. Are inside. With Franche-Comté, yes, but I mean, we should be strong enough to overtake them. No, we need more than double. Well, no, we have 125% or more great power score. They have 105 great power score. No, that's 105th. They got 110 great power score. We got only 93. We actually got less great power. Organized is only -3. Raised institution, duchy country rank. Well, now I did not expect us to be the junior partner in this union. But we'll still vote for unified. We cannot. We'll just vote for cooperative then. And we'll see what the others do. Now, we might gain more great power ranking once we actually get these two provinces under our control. They are starting to get under our control. Return of barter. As our nation continues to impose itself further in traditional economics, a significant shift can be observed in the everyday transactions of the petit peuple. Bartering, the practice of directly trading goods without an intermediary means such as coinage, has greatly surged in popularity. While this resurgence undermined the influence of the bourgeoisie and the crown, it has led to a greater degree of lower-level economic activity and stability within our rural settlements. We can allow them to continue, gain some stability, lose some legitimacy. I think we need our legitimacy up. For the great power score. We'll enforce the coinage. We lose inflation. They do lose estate satisfaction, but they're already very satisfied. We gain 25 trade advantage for 9 years. We change toward capitalism. Yes. Do change toward capitalistic. I feel like that is definitely necessary. How much population does Franche-Comté have? 306k only. Interesting. We got more than double, but we don't have a lot of controls. I'm betting that's what's doing us in with the senior partner stuff. Diplomatic annexation costs, monthly diplomats, construction speed. I think that will do very good things for us. Control-wise, still doing pretty decent. It is growing everywhere, kind of. Why is maximum control 15? Why? Average satisfaction, core proximity. It's definitely the proximity, and we can't really raise that proximity. I guess we could build another road or a bailiff. However, how many people are here? 23k, not that much. Cooperative investment has been enacted. Okay. Diplomatic liberties. Invite external diplomacy is not possible, so organized diplomacy we will go to. Still got quite a few years before we integrate La Marche, and especially Bourbon. 5 more years. We do gain 10 prestige, which will help us quite a bit with our great power score. Well, not that much actually. Master Masons, good. Let's research some random stuff. Don't quite know which to focus. Ravine against Luxembourg, who has sprung back up. Maybe you were formed again? Or did I just miss you last time? I think I might just have missed you last time. What about weather? Weather systems are currently affecting a snowstorm. Okay. That's the one I was seeing on the map, I'm betting. Do we care about intervening? I don't think we care about intervening. A schism has struck Catholicism and has thrown the Curian at the factionalism. Even if the crown has been divided before, the schism seems to be of a different nature. After the death of the last Pope A faction of Italian cardinals is pushing for the return of the Holy See into their own control. Missing a point over here. Something they have desired ever since the papacy fell under French control. Opposing them, the French faction insists on the new pope remaining under their control. The demands of both factions seem irreconcilable, and the Catholic world is swiftly descending into factionalism, leaving the good Catholic people of the Catholic Church without their shepherds. As long as this division persists, they will have to navigate a world without their usual authority and decide for their own who the true representative of divine will is. Not good. Not good indeed. Unity of fate. Let's local pop conversion and unrest. Rome and Langres is actually right on our border in France. I think historically it was Avignon. So Castile, France of course, Narbonne, are for Langres. Provence, Papal States of course, Naples and Aquileia are Langres. I mean, we do oppose France, but not openly yet, so I'm going with Langres. For now at least. Possible diplo actions, ask for money. Kingdom of France would give us 300. I'm just gonna ask for France. And market-wise, I could create one in Dijon. We're currently making 2 if I create one in Dijon. How will that fare? We did gain a achievement. We did lose a bit, but we are gonna finish that in 1370. So I need to wait until 78 before we can start declaring more wars. Let's see. New market that did pretty much double our ducat income. Let's see, trade-wise, we got Dijon. Your market, can we see how much percentage-wise we own? Not at a glance, at least I don't know where to look. Oh yeah, we're making 6.7 now, 7, it is rising pretty steadily. Clergy losing influence, more than any other estate, the influence of the clergy is dependent on their standing with the common man. It is difficult to pinpoint exactly why, but over the past few years, the clergy have come to be seen less as the spiritual guardians of our country and more as rich and corrupt intrigue makers. Combined with some unfortunate investments in the clergy properties themselves and poor political maneuvering, the clergy have been losing both power and influence. Unfortunately, they seem to be deflecting the blame and instead criticize the government for their loss of standing. So they lose some satisfaction. And I suppose it's fair that they think we should step in. Buildings missing inputs. I'm betting we want to build some buildings now. Increase our trade stuff. You know what? I would love to build some trade buildings. If we can. A marketplace in Dijon. Upgrade that one. In Autant. And then maybe some RGOs. Market villages. Just a couple around Dijon. See if we can't increase the market value. Yeah, creating our own little market definitely is helping. Organized diplomats. Perfect. Does that mean I can enact anything else? Foundation laws. Mutual offense. Maintain federal status. Vote for established seniority. If our opponents establish seniority, enables the senior partner and junior partner special statuses. But we don't have one yet because we're a federal status. It's parliament type to Royal Assembly. Nazi independence. Nazi war for seniority. It's equal or stronger than the senior partner. Okay. Currently we are considered weaker. That's only because of the apanage. Is it? Population scale by control. No, that's 11 as well. Stability is 2. We have less stability. Trade capacity and monthly income. 0 as well, take up prestige, high legitimacy. But a little bit less high legitimacy, I suppose. Embraced institution. is I can embrace institutions, I think. Accept. Okay, can I accept these? No. What does that do? That lowered it. No, it's higher now. But our number power went down. Okay. Spend it generously or gain some ducats will spend it generously. Oh, now it recalculated. 105 versus 107. We still need our control up. Must pursue good relations with our fellow Christians, even if some of their practices are considered heretical. Monte diplomats, that's neat. Anything? No advances that could... Stability investment? Maybe. You know what? Sure. I think I'm gonna increase that balance for stability. Need a bit more stability going. Let's say like 2.5 will be our budget for stability increase. Diplo spending, I'm tempted to lower the cost of the court. We might want to raise a bit. But now it's fine, I think. Yeah, marketplace has finished building. How's our control looking? 75 in Otan. It's a maximum proximity town location. They got a temple, they're a core. This core will increase connected policy for the Union Foundation. Okay, we can vote. Have we not yet voted? Establish seniority, or... I suppose we do want to establish seniority. Currently, technically speaking, we are the lesser vassal. Our cabinet has finished integrating La Marche. Does that mean our control is higher there? It's 0% because of integrated and satisfaction. That did nothing for us yet. Anti-vassal independence? Duchy of Lorraine? No, I don't think I want anything to do with that. Could we... I don't think we can do anything. Request yep, requested. Tar is higher, actually. About integration process. Sure, we do want that to happen. Okay, sure. Could request additional taxes. More taxes, fabricate, claim, larger, law change, no. Change policy. Central Council. Efficiency, more focus to centralization and aristocracy. Very tempted to do so, actually. Do some stability. Maybe later. But I'm just gonna vote for it. It's gonna pass anyway. I think we're gonna be the junior one, but we might be able to go to war to establish seniority. We did get market villages. Does that increase our income? No. Our income is negative now even. Interesting. It is fluctuating quite a bit daily even. Or is it monthly that's fluctuating? It's daily. Nice, 11 ducats. And we want to build some buildings. And technically the tailor might be better. Integration was increased, okay. Sure. Right, you're not doing anything. You might as well integrate. Well, we don't really care about that one. We won't be able to improve that control. Increase province control. Boulevard. Might be in time there. To maybe get us to seniority. We gain opinion. Nice. From everyone. Very nice indeed. You're being voted on. It will be done 16th of April. I doubt there's anything we can do about it now. Audition market might be first. Place of scribes, religious influence, and we will take the estate satisfaction. It's fine. I vote to establish seniority. Okay. Who is the senior partner? Franche Comté is the senior partner. Could declare war on them. And I create war for seniority. We lack 20 in... Okay, we need some spy network. Yes. Can we vote on this? We ourselves cannot. Lose stability. They become Qatar or Valentian. The erosion of our faith caused by the Western Schism has cut deep into the trust of the people of Chalon-sur-Saône. Into this vacuum of trust and stability has come Jehan Bernard, with his sermons of heresy and accusation of corruption. While he claims to be a true Catholic, his lectures have encouraged some in Chalon-sur-Saône to turn to dangerous ideas, and we might want to act swiftly to not let this heresy spread further. Nah, I don't want to become a heretic. Not right now. My heir is married to the ruler of the county of Bentheim. Really? Countess Magdalena Gerolfing. You are Countess of Bentheim? Right over here. Honestly, AI could have done a lot worse. That will guarantee us inheriting Bentheim at least. It does get us closer to the Low Countries. That I do like to see. I could show Unity of Fate. That will get us towards spiritualism. Don't really care about spiritualism. Anyway, I think I need to end it here though. I do still have work tomorrow. So, Next time we will need to try and become the senior partner in this union, which I'm really surprised we're not. We got more people than them. It's mostly the apanage being the one that holds us back, I think. Even then, well, the control. We get our control higher, we might be able to switch around. Real shame we couldn't do that earlier. It is rising. Now that we have control over here. Maximum control is still 19.72. Concord hasn't gone away yet. That's why. But anyway, it is growing. So that is good to see. But like I said, I'm gonna have to end it here. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next stream, which will be maybe Saturday, definitely Sunday. But yeah, until then, bye.